Guys, I posted a video a few days ago about me wrapping my strands when I'm done to put away for storage with Gorilla Tape. That way I can write names on them. Really easy to see, really easy to wrap, and really easy to just toss in my truck or whatever I want. And on the comments, people were saying it must be a nightmare to unwrap them. And it's really not. And I said that in the comments, but it kind of comes off like, no, it's not. It's really easy. So I wanted to actually just show you. And I not only am I going to take one off, but I've also got a zip tie, pretty big one too, so that we can kind of compare the two. I'm not going to go into too much detail because, you know, I just thought of this on the whim. Here we go. Got Gorilla Tape. Now I picked this one from my storage because I actually put two ties on it. I don't know why I do that sometimes, but on this one I only did one. So I just want to show you how easy this is. This has been on here all year. So if it's really stuck on there, gummed on there, it's going to be really hard for me to take off here on the camera. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is. So just to show you that I'm not, you know, I don't have this tied, you know, planned out or anything. I'm literally just ripping it like that, and then I'm just pulling it off. It's literally that easy. I could rewrap it probably because it's still really, it's really sticky still, you know, just to show you that I'm not messing around here. This is really still sticky, but for some reason it just doesn't stick to strands. Now, is that something I figured out? I figured it out, man. I figured out a way to wrap the wraps without it sticking on anything else. But this Gorilla Tape, we all know how good they stick. So this is really cool. Now, before I go to the zip ties, I want to just reiterate that with the Gorilla Tape, you can write a customer's name on there. And it's really easy. Again, I like to kind of wrap it like this and then stick this end together so I have a handle. You see what I mean? So, and that's kind of how I carry it. That's kind of how I pull it off the shelves. So let's imagine it's on a shelf like that. I just yank it like this. Maybe that's why I had two ties on it. But anyway, so, and then I do that, and it's all good. So now I'm going to, for the first time ever, use a zip tie. So I'm going to put a zip tie on there. Now this is a really big one. I'm assuming you guys have big ones if you're going to use zip ties, because how else are you going to read their names? Unless you have tags. And I'm not dissing anything. I mean, I'm sure I use Gorilla Tape. People use zip ties. I bet you there are people out there that use horsehair, for all I know. You know, I don't know. But anyway, we'll go like that. You also have a handle. So that's cool. Because I have a really big zip tie, I can write a name on there also. Now, it's going to be a little harder to see, but I could do last name and first name. So I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but I can see it. Now, I just wrote this name over here. Can I rub it off? No, it can't be rubbed off. I know I just put this on, so maybe I'll wait a minute to see if I can rub it off. When you put these away, it's possible that just from moving them around, you might rub off the name. Before I go into that, though, the only downside I see right now with the zip ties is that you would need to have pliers to take them off, which you don't need that with Gorilla Tape. For now, I'm just going to try and rub off the name. Okay, so it doesn't come off, so that's good. So it really won't rub off if you let it sit for a while. Well, at the end, it all comes down to personal preference. Do you want to use zip ties or Gorilla Tape or horsehair, rope, whatever you want to do. I just wanted to point out how easy it was to take off the Gorilla Tape. I do think the zip tie idea is a good idea. If you use zip ties in a different way, put in the comments with a link on how I could see that, because, you know, I'd like to see what you guys do if it is zip ties that you use. The only thing is, you either got to have a big supply of zip ties or just a big roll of Gorilla Tape. So again, personal preference, but I think both of them would work great. So guys, watch the next video. Maybe it'll help you out. Don't forget, if you want looking for a side hustle, hang Christmas lights. Now help me out, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.